Hey everybody, welcome to Hot Gay Summer. Got more Hades tonight. I got my run all set up. We're gonna do level 1 on the sword. See if we can keep up the win streak. Since I'm good at this game now, apparently.
My choice is made.
Whether or not we continue the streak, I bet I can get 2 wins this stream, which will put us at 10. And then we're probably close to being done once I get those 10 wins. I do still want to definitely romance Thana-toes. We'll see, like, how fast that happens. It might also be nice just to, like, ramp up the difficulty and see how hard I can go. But welcome, Aloe and MDZH. How are you guys doing? Sure, we'll get this. I feel like I'm just getting Doom all the time from areas. I, like, want other things. Yeah, I know. I, again, didn't get up until, like, 3 today. So the weekend was kind of a wash. But I suppose at least I'm, like, putting some sleep, like, in the tank. So that's good.
I'll just keep this on me.
I guess we'll go Zeus. I don't even have, like, a thing I want to upgrade yet with the bomb. Ow. These guys are, like, weird. Sometimes they're really easy and sometimes not, depending on the weapon. Thought about streaming tomorrow to make up for it, but everyone's too used to my schedule, so nobody would show up. Depends on... Do you ever look, like, in your stream manager and see, like, what percentage of people are, like, getting notifications and how many, like, click through and that kind of thing?
The Thunder God's might.
Because I get what you're saying, but, like, also maybe people will show up, who knows? I mean, literally, you could just experiment with, like, a new day and a new time slot. But yes, I will, once Pride Month is over, which is going to be midweek, I am probably going to immediately take a break. You know, like, at least one day. Not, like a big, I'm not streaming for a month break or anything like that, but take, like, the next day off. And then in general, for a bit, probably just, like, cool it for a little bit. Give myself, like, time to breathe. Work on some stuff off stream, because, like, there are things that I need to be doing besides just being here and playing video games. So that's kind of going to be, like, my next thing, is I want to like, make some upgrades, make some plans, get some stuff, like, in the works so that there's, like, more going on and the streams are better.
Good enough to eat. Better blessing.
Because that'll just... I mean, you know, that's self-explanatory. Better streams are just going to be, like, better for everybody. I've enjoyed doing Pride Month stuff, even though it feels like half of it has ended up being Hades. Which is fine, really, I think, because I've enjoyed it, and I think it's been one of, like, the better performing things. Like, people enjoy watching it. Not that that is, like, the ultimate thing that matters, but it's, like, nice when both of those line up.
Sisyphus, have you had run-ins with Sisyphus the Fury here before?
But it also has been, like, yeah, don't try to go for a month straight with no breaks, because that's, like, a lot.
Tisiphone? Why, yes, I have, in fact, Prince said. She's visited on multiple occasions, truth be told.
Yeah, your thing from I think yesterday. I don't even know what time it is anymore, but whenever it was, your graphic that you showed at the end, I thought was cool.
She is, although I think she's back to deal with me. I'll have to keep her plenty busy just in case.
Appreciated, Prince. Of all the Fury sisters, she's the one I would least care to see. But if she does stop by, you know, that's how it goes.
Darkness, I guess.
Sure thing.
Oh, thank you.
It's... I don't know. I don't feel like there's an inherent... For me, you know, obviously because this will be different for different people. For me, there's no inherent problem with streaming daily other than just, like, time management. There's never enough time for, like, all the different things I want to do. The thing that is maybe more problematic with that is what we've kind of talked about before, like, if you're streaming every day, like,
I expect the same of you.
is it worth, you know, like, when is it worth people's time to show up versus, like, if you do something less often that's, like, more of a big deal. I guess I'll just get the cast seeking again. Which, I don't know if that is even that much of a thing, because, like, if your streams are really exciting and consistently interesting, people will, like, keep showing up, but the energy is, like, a thing that I need to work on.
Good stuff.
What is Curse of Pain? The Doom thing, right. Not doing a great job of avoiding traps.
Gemstones.
Never done daily streaming, but when there's a set time and date for streams, people are more likely to tune in. Yeah, and we've talked about that, and that's probably a thing I should do, because, like, I don't know, streaming ambiguously, like, sometime in, like, the 8 to 9 range, or whatever, you know, that is for someone's local time, like, is not great. It's, like, nicer for me, but it's not the best choice for the content. So I don't know, maybe some sort of hybrid could be a thing where I'm like, hey, on these nights I'm for sure starting at this time, but then maybe there's like a day or two where it's a little bit nicer on me and I'm like, I'll be starting, you know, like what I'm doing now, like roughly this time in like an hour period or something.
Here they come. Never enough of these back at the house.
Yeah, once a week. I don't think I'd ever stream. Well, I shouldn't say never. Currently, I don't see myself streaming once a week. But I do see that there is some value in creating a little bit of like scarcity, because then people like it'd be like, oh, if I want to watch Joe, like this is the time to do it, so I'll be available for that and do like other stuff other nights.
No.
Hear me on my
At most 4 times a week, we're comfortable with 3. Sure, dash stroke damage. Yeah, I don't really have like a perfect thing in mind because it'll depend on so many other factors. which is why I haven't committed to like a super duper solid schedule. I have talked about like wanting to do more art streams and kind of like balancing that, so like I can be doing like other things besides games and like being productive that way, but then I'm like still streaming, so it like feeds back into the content.
Mine. That's one more fish for me.
So that'll be something to like work on at some point. Making art streams like cool and interesting. I don't know if I've said this, but I think doing like
Greetings.
just kind of like some doodling streams where people can come in and be like, hey, like draw this,
Electo, I did.
and then it's like a little thing, you know, not like a full-on I'm gonna put like hours and hours and hours of effort into this, but just kind of like a cute little throwaway thing as like a fun, just kind of like practice exercise for me, and then also kind of like a fun engagement thing for chat. You talked about doing music before, and I think you maybe said you want to kind of keep your proprietary type stuff private. Is that right? I don't know. If you want to do it, like, maybe figure out some way to do it while keeping the stuff private that you want to. I still think that like Google Music thing is really interesting because it seems pretty approachable.
Limitless darkness.
Oh yeah, shit. I didn't take Skelly's tooth off, so I just gotta use that for the whole run. Licensing issues. What particularly, like, what does that mean? Like, in terms of using samples or something like that? Or like, if you make it on stream and then like go to do something with it elsewhere, it's gonna like be weird because of like copyright flag kind of shit.
Learning awaits.
A lot of bullshit, okay. And I don't know, is there another streaming platform that you could use that's better than Twitch, or is it just kind of like streaming in general is problematic for whatever reasons you have? Alright, let's try using one of these reward shufflers.
Try it.
Sure, yeah. I'm not loving the reward so far. There's a way for me to get around it, but it involves having a shitload of money. I don't know a lot about music stuff, so I'm very curious, like, what you mean.
More skull crushers.
They just keep giving me shit I don't want. I don't need palms yet. None of my boons are that good. Okay, everybody's coming over.
Power of Olympus.
Sure. Let's just keep buffing that. fish. Let's go for Artemis. It'd be great if we could get that like little arrow thing. Zeus, I guess, getting like a god blast would be good. But I already have his lightning weapon thing, so I kind of have what I want. I'm gonna experiment with IRL stuff.
Who's next?
Making scenes and practice being on camera without broadcasting it to decide if I do it IRL. For sure, yeah. I think testing the waters and seeing what works for you is a good idea. I mean, hell, you could do like, you know, like edited content to start with and make things for like YouTube or TikTok.
Lady Artemis.
So that you can like control the output. Your cast fires a second projectile. That is cool, sure. Who's that a duo with though, Poseidon? I don't know. I have that thing now that gives me increased duo chance, but I don't know who the duo was with. But anyway, you could, you know, because if you do pre-edited content rather than live, you can obviously control what you put out there, make sure it's nothing that you're gonna like feel weird about, etc. But then you could like see, like, oh, this is performing well or something like that.
Place is crawling with these.
Hey, why are these guys hitting me so much? They're like not getting knocked back.
You're pretty close with Thana-toes, aren't you, boss? We don't often run in the same lanes, though our duties sometimes...
With edited content, I get stage fright, so it'd be easier to do it live. That's fair too, yeah. I can see pros and cons to each. Okay, dash, God Gauge, or special. Let's get the God Gauge. Still waiting on like one thing from him that I haven't seen before. Should I... You know what? I should be saving my rerolls for floor 3. I should like always save my rerolls for that. Because then I can try for... Patroclus and get my death defies up if I lose them. Ooh, Daedalus. Nice.
See that, Stygius?
Hey, Strawberry. How are you doing tonight?
Time to tune up this sword.
Special hits twice, but doesn't knock him away. Or this one. I'm doing good tonight, yeah. Not a lot going on. I just slept for half the day again. I'm gonna try this fucking vampire thing.
Perfect.
I'll just like really work on getting my max life up. Oh, right, we're at the boss already.
Through your neck.
I don't sleep. I feel that oftentimes, but I did this weekend apparently. Which means I can probably not sleep during the week, because I will have put some sleep in the tank. kind of liking the vampire thing, actually. As long as, like, I feel like it might screw me over in the Hades fight or something, because he might just, like, do some really big move that takes all my health. For now, I can just kind of keep it topped off, which is working really better than normally. Oh my god, quit getting stuck on walls, you dum-dum. Okay, cool. So I think I do like the vampirism, actually. Just gotta get the max life up.
The Hydra fell to you again, did it?
The Hydra doesn't not fall to me anymore. Nothing important in there. I think as I've been getting better at this too, I'm kind of at a point where, like, I don't think the gun is necessarily the best weapon or anything.
That's a bite.
I think it is a little bit of an easy mode because you can, like, keep your distance, but, like, on high level, you kind of don't want to be standing still anyway. Sweet. And Daedalus, yes. And actually, I haven't died yet, so I don't even need to worry about Patroclus. I can just use my refill whenever. I could even maybe save it for the maze on the 4th floor. That could be interesting.
No souls for Stygius.
Oh god, okay. Well, I got hit by the traps twice, so I kind of fucked myself after saying I didn't need it. I don't know, something about those is like really easy for me to like not register that they're traps.
What's for sale?
I think I'll pass on these. I do want the trove though. And I think this is also a good time to try a reroll and see if I can turn one of these into something else, because I don't need money or shop. Hidden spikes on the floor are designed to catch you off guard, yeah. I meant like the soldier dudes though.
I expected more from the
Like these guys.
exalted.
Peace and quiet. Mine.
Okay, so money if I don't... Oh, wait, why is that unalterable? Weird.
Not what I need right now.
Okay, that worked out, though. Hermes is good.
More bright swords?
No, not these dum-dums.
Olympus, I accept this
Alright,
message.
give me my dash. Nope. Also, a very shitty group of things here. Oh man, this is a bad map for that with the gaps. Oh, god dang it. That should have still worked out though, I'm at full health. Oh yes, another duo. Your collectible diamond strike lightning, sure.
2 for 1.
Yeah, just keep fucking giving me duos. That'd be great. I wonder if I could boost those with the palm. I don't know why not. God damn it. God. Why am I always getting stuck on walls this run? Okay. Not actually letting me do the duos, but I don't know if that is just happenstance.
What's in the pool this time?
Cascade might be kind of risky, but I feel like my build currently is not that amazing. If I can get a duo here and a Chaos Gate, that should really suit me up.
Whose favor to choose?
Right on the mark.
Critical damage on armor. Post take damage when your gems are dislodged. God, I don't know. I guess that one, because that'll always happen. The other two are more situational.
Can't say I didn't warn you, young man. I only wish that I could say you didn't insult me.
Apologies,
Oh,
Zeus.
Jesus Christ. These fucking traps are gonna be the death of me. More than they already have. Oh my god, no!
Like that, you hear me, young man? I think you do. So let's put this to bed and move along.
Sure, let's bounce the lightning.
Thunder and lightning.
That is dangerous with my low health, but I need it. And it'll work as an auto shuffle, basically, to maybe give me Patroclus. Which at this point the run is hinging on.
Beware the narrow distance between hastiness and swiftness. A distinction I am not so sure the god of travel fully understands.
Okay. Oh god. I guess we'll do this and just not use our special for a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't take us into the boss. But I kind of think it probably will.
That one's rearming.
It only does... The vampirism also only works with my regular attack, which is unfortunate.
Think you can stop me? What now?
Okay, no fucking Patroclus, huh? You're just gonna do me dirty?
Come, heroes of Elysium, and vanquish the intruder.
Oops. How much? Yeah, that took a little bit long. We only got about half.
All mine.
I guess we'll do Zeus. Like, I might as well save my money for floor 4. Hey, we got another legendary, though. With lightning, boons, fire, and electric bolt. So, does that count for every time the lightning comes off of my attack? Because that would be awesome.
A challenger! The gods are testing us once more, Asterius. For how else to explain this fiend approaching us, bearing such blessings as would normally be fit only for heroes such as we?
You do know I'm related to them, right? The god of the dead is my father. I'm sure word's gotten around. Not that I want deferential treatment from the likes of you.
Good, for you'll get nothing of the sort. The gods are on my side, not yours, monster. What business would they have abetting you?
Alright, so this will really depend on, like, can I not get hit with something so big that it kills me? Because otherwise I feel like I can, you know, use the vampirism and keep my health up. Oh shit, yeah, that's still on, so I can't use my special.
The inevitable end to your found quest.
Okay, well, that worked out.
Gracious audience. Try all you like.
I maybe should just save that for phase 2 here. But oh well.
Goddess Athena, lend to me your strength. Why you?
Don't do that.
Okay, that worked out pretty good.
Who's champion now? The good stuff.
Might almost be worth it for like this vampire build to switch to the boon that gives me like extra health for most of it. And you know, still then to Skelly's Tooth at the end if I hadn't come in with that on. But there I get to replenish a Death Defy. So that's pretty awesome.
One last stop.
Might make this still doable.
Yes.
Any fish?
That's quite a stash there, Charon.
Yeah, let's buy some Ares.
Here's the fee.
Sure, that's good. Bonus damage for after I die.
That's
Doomstack, probably not. Let's just get the damage boost. And sure, we'll get Zeus for good measure. I do have a call. But let's apply Jolted, because that will happen a lot since I'm doing Lightning a lot.
where to.
Why don't we start with the... Well, no, we'll save the Palm for last. Let's start with Zeus and Poseidon. Oh, and yeah, I'm hurting myself with my special still. What a little brainlet I am.
My boon from chaos is
There we go.
transformed.
All better now. I think I must have gotten more range on it at some point.
Not yet.
Oh, oops, I missed a little cornucopia there with some money, but oh well. God, my max health is still so low though. That's very worrying. Oh my god, and I just couldn't get to the fucking Mandrake there, and I lost another life. Oh my god. This is such a cursed run.
Not good.
Oh my god. Why?
It's my last chance.
Here comes a new water power.
I do not think it is legitimately possible for me. Oh, there's another one here, of course. I don't think it's legitimately possible for me to beat Hades at this point.
Not Uncle Zeus.
With one life and a health number that he could probably one-shot me on. Like, unless I find another
Gotta find something
shop
else.
with a Death Defy. I could also go in here. And I probably should. Because, like, risk-reward, that's like, necessary, even if it's risky. How did you do that? What, die so many times? Traps, basically. Yeah, no, just like traps and poison.
Show me, Charon.
Let's get that. That might last to Hades, depending on what I do. Yep. I'll get this too, just in case. That's only 3 chambers, though. What do I have on my dash? Dash strike deals more damage. That's what it is. I don't know that I've ever... I guess I must have, because I don't think it was new, but I don't remember ever having that before. I think I somehow have enough stuff to stunlock the satyrs though, which is sweet, because that like never happens.
Slow me down.
Gonna give me some good. Yes, another duo. When you knock a foe away, they're struck by lightning, which stacks really great with my lightning stuff.
Duo power.
Not gonna make or break this run, but that's nice nonetheless.
Hole.
Why don't we... Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth getting the hard one first, because that's not gonna, like, actually affect the spawn chances for the satyr sack. Logically, there's probably, like, a best way to do this, but I don't know that I know what that is. Shit.
What's in the well this time?
No death defy for me.
Coin goes in, that comes out.
Oh, weird. That one was good for 6. So they can just like have different numbers on them. Shit. I jinxed that too, saying that I could keep them stunlocked, and then I couldn't. It's the armor, really, but still kind of slaps me back in the face.
Gods.
Okay, dash straight, cast, call, let's go call.
Palmed up.
And now we'll go for the max life. And hopefully that will have what we need. And we can move on to Hades with a little bit more life. And hopefully I can win it. All of a sudden, too, I feel like I'm at that point I always describe where I feel like I'm doing a lot of damage.
Wait, it's back?
Oh, the stupid Rat King. The baby Rat King. Oh shit, I wasn't at level 4 yet. Oh god, there's a Mandrake.
I'm out.
Where'd it go? That hits way too hard. God damn. Okay, where'd it go? Yeesh.
I much prefer the gigantic vermin, thanks.
And we still didn't get it, so we have to go and do the 5th chamber. This better give me a death defy somehow. Where's the fish? There it is.
Got a bite.
Hello, immortal. How are you doing? Yes, the very goodest boy. I'm not doing so hot though on this run, so like, you know, things are probably going to be falling apart here very shortly when I have to fight Hades. Stop poisoning me, I can't afford that. At this point, I'll be lucky if I can even make it to Hades with full health. Aspect of Poseidon, which one is Aspect referring to, like, the weapon itself? I have Aspect of Zagreus. I have some Poseidon boons, but not... Yeah, not Aspect. Oh, that's right, there is a fountain at least. Thank God for that. Yeah, so I died a bunch to traps, and then I got a vampirism thing on my sword, which... Ooh, the diamond is tempting, but I should buy... I should get this. Okay, I don't know what Curse Slash was, but Dash Nova, lunge ahead to become sturdy, and then what was the other thing? Was it Exit Wounds? Oh, did I lose the vampire thing? That's probably bad at this point, because I needed that. Dayless Hammer upgrade is a run ender, never use it. The randomizing thing I just did? Oh, yeah, so I mainly got it just because it was new, and I wanted it at least once for the sake of, like, doing that for the quests. For the most part, that was fine and wasn't the biggest issue. I just, like, did a really bad job of getting effed over by traps this run. And then the vampirism thing probably also didn't help like a bit, but that wasn't the main thing. So unfortunately, this is probably going to end my like 5-win streak, but oh well. Overall, no, I don't think it is worth it. I didn't get a chance to upgrade it.
Why?
If you upgraded it a bunch, like maybe it's more worth it.
In spite of knowing that the outcome.
Although you don't upgrade the daedalus things, do you? So never mind.
Beats having to toil away under your overbearing
Yeah.
supervision. Besides, as you may be aware, I've recently made up my mind to leave this place.
Yeah, utterly incorrigible. When next we meet here, then we'll keep it brief. I've grown weary of our aimless conversations. Now prepare.
So he's just like knowing he's gonna lose at this point, even though he might not this time.
Not now. Darkness. Now.
The special making me dash forward is throwing me off. I do have Artemis's cast, and I have a thing that makes it so I get an extra bullet each time.
Attempt to vanquish me again.
Unfortunately, not an extra blood diamond, but I do get a second cast shot.
Like you would know.
God damn it.
How vile that you drag Olympus into this. Darkness.
Sure. I don't know the names of anything. Quit summoning guys, you dum-dum. Can't afford to be taking damage on these water. Oh my god, there was the run. That was all my health.
I'll ride the wave, nephew. Darkness.
Oh,
You are somewhat
shot mirror before I could get him into phase 2. Oh well, I'm not too pressed about that because I could see that coming a mile away. At least now I don't have to do the vampirism thing again because I did it once.
Hey, where's Hypnos?
He's just been gone for a while. You know, Thana-toes is like anybody here.
Hey, Orpheus. I figure that you've heard by now about how I bested the Minotaur Asterius alongside Theseus, the champion of Elysium himself. I don't think I even broke a sweat.
I scarce can possibly imagine such a spectacle, my friend. But certainly I shall attempt to try.
Okay, button go.
Did he make fun of me just now? The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nyx? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence?
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to assist. And I trust they shall, for as long as you require. They are bound to one another as family. And they know that you require aid. Do not be too prideful to accept.
I won't.
I don't know why I'd start now.
What's that you have there, Shade? That looks like contraband to me.
It is, mistress. I'm glad you're here, as maybe you can help me quickly to dispose of it.
Let us immediately do so, then, before concerns arise around the presence of this stuff within the house.
Huh.
Dust at the halls, dust at the library, dust at the sconces, dust at the doorknobs, dust at the chairs.
I should probably start gifting other people stuff because I'm just like saving up a big supply that I don't need to.
What? There must be some mistake. Prince, you're giving this to me?
I want you to know we all appreciate you, Dusa. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay?
But I can't give it to either of these two dum-dums. Whatever.
Here's Here's the catch of the day. Or night.
Yeah, especially with the fish now. How about you? Let's give you some.
How can I possibly accept such generosity, my child? Surely others whom you know are more deserving of such offerings.
Nonsense, Nix.
Except that Nix does like a lot for us.
I'll never repay you for that.
Why, this is absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
I'm also curious if all of them like have the same number to max and it just like goes on forever for all of them, or if some are like easier and quicker.
Hello, Mira.
Right, we need 1,000 for each of these. So that is gonna be something we're waiting on for a bit.
Oh, you being serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me? That's real nice of you.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start with the chaos thing. And then we'll switch to Skelly's Tooth at the end. I think we'll just try another sword run on level 1. And I just won't be a dum-dum with traps, and I won't fuck myself over with vampirism.
Right there.
Oh, little Hades. I had heard you were preparing to rain terrible destruction on your enemies, so I got here as quickly as I could. I'm not too late, am I?
Aspect of Poseidon with Artemis's exit wounds. I'm assuming exit wounds is the thing where they take damage when the gems come out, but I don't know what aspect of Poseidon is, because I think that's like, well, I don't know. Is it like the last one that you have to unlock somehow, or is it the one where, or is it just one of the other ones? Third one, okay, so I could get that now.
Master Chaos.
Remind me if you're still here next time I finish a run to like look at that, because out of the 3 that were there, Zagreus sounded like the one I wanted, but maybe I'll give Poseidon another look. Your special force dislodges them. Okay, I can say why that would be really good. What do I want? Let's... God, these are actually all kind of good. Maybe I'll get this one, since I have the, like, duo thing on right now. Yeah, the other, another combo that I've been told about but haven't had a chance yet to try is the thing from, Demeter where your casts put down the, like, laser beams, and then pairing that with Artemis's thing that makes your casts seek enemies. So the lasers just seek them, and then, like, if you can get the number up, it sounds really OP. Hell, you might have even been the one who told me about that, I don't remember. They're always tracking, but they're really slow. And I got the impression that that combo I just described makes them like way faster, so that they're actually useful.
For that sort of thing.
That's mine.
The main build regarding that pairs with the mirror upgrade where you have recharging cast shots instead of a set number. Sure, I could see that too.
Next.
Yeah, give me a freaking boon already instead of all these darknesses and gems. Oh, not this one though. I can get Demeter's boon where you can set the lasers to last 14 seconds, and that's when you really start stacking up the damage.
She has a knack for trouble.
I don't even know what that one would be. Like extending the time of your cast or something? Your attack is stronger with crit, your special is stronger with crit, or your cast seeks. Let's get that.
The hunt is on.
I just don't remember seeing that effect. Because it wouldn't specifically mention the lasers, would it? Unless it's something that like only shows up after you choose that for the first time. I am missing like one or two of her things, so... Okay, maybe that's it then. Maybe I need to... Did I seriously stand on that? Yeah, probably only shows up when you get the lasers. I wonder... That's probably why some of these gods have one or two that I'm just like not finding yet. If it's like conditional based on getting another upgrade of theirs. Because I definitely have like... I kind of pick the same things a lot. Yeah, legendary can be a thing too. That's my laundry timer.
I should not be the supervisor here.
Peace and quiet.
Okay, chat, I am going to excuse myself for like 1 or 2 minutes while I throw some laundry in the dryer, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not super worried about completing all the quests, because I'm not, you know, there's no achievements, I'm not trying to like 100% this. But it might be worth doing like a little bit of Google research and finding out like what are the things I'm missing and how do I get them to appear, just in case there's some kind of special condition that I need to be aware of. New scene? The break time scene, that's been here. I just, like, almost never take breaks during stream. Because I try to, like... I like, oftentimes in pre-stream I'm going to the bathroom, so I don't usually have to, like, use the bathroom mid-stream. And just generally, there aren't a lot of things that I'm gonna get up for, but I don't want to just leave, like, wet laundry sitting in the machine for, like, up to another 3 hours or something. So that's worth
Delicious.
doing a quick little break time thing to avoid that.
Sold.
But yeah, like I've literally had that the whole time since doing my whole graphics push prior to starting. It's just that I maybe have used it one time up until now, if that.
Now, dearest, surely there's no way that could have been one of the wiser choices that you've lately made.
I don't remember what hers is. Is the little heart chasing around?
Let's give her a show.
I don't know if I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, it is a little heart chasing around. I don't know when I would have used it before specifically, but I feel like I have used it at least once. So it could have been maybe like during Earthbound or something, since you weren't around for part of that.
It is through times of difficulty that the love we share is tested and reforged. But you just watch yourself when testing it like that.
96% attack damage. That's kind of nice. Yeah, you switch games a lot more than I do, so I can see how that would be a thing.
No love without pain.
Oh, I want the Daedalus Gate though. Whatever.
Keep saying from chaos will protect me.
Come on, fish.
Think I got one. Hey, Bergelli.
Specimen received.
Specimen received, he says. Okay. I could get another 63% damage boost, but I can't attack, basically. And I don't know if we're in far enough that that's going to take me into the boss or not. I'm gonna fucking try for that, because that would be really awesome. Have like a 150% boost already, if I get that. Oh, yep. I'm right before the boss and now I can't attack. I make good decisions, clearly.
Boss. She's pretty good at that, I have to say. I'm faster, but she's fast. She's pretty fast.
At least I get this really early on. Oh, yeah, literally attacks pots and hurts myself. Already forgot about it. I might just play this fight slow and rely on my special and my blood diamonds.
I've got a lot to be thankful for, you know, Red Blood. Your daddy could have shut you in the lowest pits, and then we never would have met.
Perish the thought, Electo. What would you have done with yourself if not for all our fated encounters?
I don't know. I mean, before we met, I played all sorts of other trash down here. But lately I've been keeping them waiting because of you.
She's powering up.
Okay, this actually isn't that bad. my dash is hurting her too. Wow. I'm kind of surprised I didn't die while not having my attack. But that'll pay off in the long run.
Up we go. Made it to Asphodel.
No fishies. Tell me, Bae, what is an underrated boon? Oh yeah, I still can't attack. I keep hurting myself on pots, I'm so dumb. I must have some extra damage on this, because those are wrecking these guys. Dio's one where you get full recovery from fountains plus a damage upgrade. I like that one. I am totally with you there, because if you get that early enough, you can basically count on, you know, a certain amount of damage guaranteed by the time you get to Hades. One for each floor. Including the Satyr Sack fountain at the end of the maze on 4. So like, you know, like 8 to 12 damage boost guaranteed across the board is like pretty good, plus the full healing. So now he's not even like doing a contest, he's just like, hey, let me help you, stepbrother. This one I'm gonna have to just hurt myself a bit to like win the contest. They can help save Death Defiance as well, for sure. Shit, I'm gonna get killed here. Because I'm being greedy and wanting to win this. Okay, geez, thank God.
We'll leave no trace of this.
Give me a heal, somebody. Haunted power more potent, that's what I need. But I'm gonna get this critical one. Because it's a new bonus. I do have weak on my sword right now, so like that's good. And once again, Thana-toes runs off without letting me give him a kiss.
Easy does it.
Welcome. Just the ingredient I needed, hun. Thank you so much. You know, you weren't near as bad as I'd heard.
Oh, don't worry, we're still getting to know each other. Plenty of time for me to live up to my notorious reputation. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me at all.
Yeah, me too.
Eurydice, how can you cook so much with all the searing heat around these parts? Has it been magma flooded like this all the time?
The searing heat? I am dead, your royal majesty. Searing's just a cooking technique to me. Don't need to sleep either. I can just keep cooking up a storm.
Just cooks for all of eternity.
Coming right up.
Feeling better already.
The challenge room, I don't need that right now.
Stay cool.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she uses that in her recipes.
Say, the barge of death is never late.
Alright, let's do this without dying. Oh, I still can't attack. No.
Come on, then. I'm empty.
I'm like so close, because I just keep taking dumb hits. Oh my god, I really pulled that off. Wow.
Hello, Lord Ares.
Okay, and Chaos's curse is gone. Blade Rift. After slaying a foe, bonus damage. That is 200%. Yes? I don't think that helps at all. I mean... Oh, hey, what a fucking lucky break this is.
Nice place.
It'll help, like, in normal fights. Not a lot in bosses.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
Wouldn't special be better because it's AoE? I don't even remember what the special thing was at this point. Was it Doom on my special? The Blade Rift is okay too, but I have Doom special, yeah. I don't know, like, I don't think any of it, none of them were like that ungodly amazing or terrible. So I just don't want to sit and like overthink it for 10 years or anything. Oh, here we go, let's do that.
That is private property.
What else? Sure.
Why do I bother?
Nice.
Like there, for example, that was a good use of it because it just helps me like kill enemies faster.
Worth it.
Alright, and to floor 2.
Delicious.
Upgrade that. So far so good. The Hydra is pretty much a gimme at this point. So I don't imagine any problems here, and then we just gotta make it through Elysium.
Just for my sake.
Well, Elysium and floor 4, so halfway there basically. Did that die on the lava? I didn't know that the little skelly eggs were damageable like that. I suppose that makes sense though. All the other enemies are damaged by lava. Sweet. I can definitely feel that like 150 bonus damage.
Enjoy your magma bath.
I'm already feeling very powerful, even only halfway through.
There expect next.
That's it for us, Fidel.
Data list, good start. We haven't gotten any yet, I don't think, on this run. I would love it if we could now get, like, Zeus's lightning or something off of our weapon. Although we can't because we have Aphrodite. We can't have both. I don't know, just like something good to give me some extra damage. Or like that extra thing that Artemis has where you shoot out arrows from every attack. Okay. I could have sworn I got this one already. I'm gonna go ahead and go with this because I don't want... I feel like World Splitter might fuck up this run.
There we go.
The special thing, I'm okay if that doesn't have knockback. That's the trade-off I can deal with at this point. Timing on that's a little hard to pull off. Okay, after you take damage, special deals more damage and affects weak. Sure, let's stack the weak things at this point. Especially because I have that one duo, this thing. Although I don't. Do I have anything that's doing crit other than a chance on my cast? I need like more crit stuff. I'm not nearly making full use of that duo boon.
It's regenerating.
Although I think I might have just done some there because that chariot fell apart. Or that was like the damage off of my knockback, because I think that's another thing that I have like buffed.
Strength of the centaurs.
More Daedalus. Might still totally screw myself if there's like that big chop in there or something that I need that's new. I don't know if it's just me and like the way I play games, but that's like way too often a thing where I'm trying to balance like doing good at the game versus like filling in some sort of checklist. Because ultimately you can segment those things, but it's like efficient to do everything together. Okay, we're getting World Splitter.
All tuned up.
I would also totally be down to sell that at some point.
Wretches, take him now.
I don't know, how do you feel about that? Do you particularly like or dislike that one, Immortal?
You lived through all that.
All mine.
Well, meh I can deal with. If it's meh and not like, oh god, you've ruined everything. Although that remains to be seen.
I have to pick a side.
Let's do Poseidon. I've been doing Ares a lot lately and I feel like his thing is really annoying. Got more just straight up damage. Now we're somewhere at like 160, 170.
Either way, I guess.
Okay, this is actually... that's pretty meaty. Meaty is good. I got hit by the fucking traps again. Like a dum-dum.
Sometimes our tempers get the best of all of us. Your fortunate mind didn't get the best of you back there.
They all need a fucking slap after this. Hey! Knockback shoves them multiple times. That is, I think, probably pretty good. I guess I'll go in here, even though it's a challenge room. Of course, it's this. The double knockback's feeling good. Yeah, and we can get a double palm of power. I think that's worth doing. Even though we do need a God Blast, and I like Poseidon's. And even though we could cash in on that right away, I'm gonna go for Hermes, because the speed things are like amazing boons. As long as we get one, and not one of his like more blasé upgrades. Attack speed would be good at this point, yeah, especially with the big slash. I also, this thing I have that gives me a little boost after a dash and makes me armored or whatever the fuck they call it. That one's really good. Stacking that with like extra dashes, I find to be really powerful. Die, Jesus. What else? Also, I'm really hurting. I need help. No, he revived. I don't think I even knew he was dead. Sturdy, thank you. Yeah, this one, I don't know, this one sounds like it should be good, but I don't feel like I notice it. I'm definitely going for attack speed at this point.
Now here goes.
And we will go here, because I need the health. Try attacking now. Yeah, I can definitely notice even 20%. Oh, they got me. Shit. In this case, you're going to lose that health anyway, so it might have been better to palm. Well, I mean, I still, like, the max health is still good. I wasn't only getting that for the sake of, like, living. Shop.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I've kind of gotten into the oh, here, worth it though, support fire. Support fire is really good. I've gotten into the mode of like saving almost all my money for floor 4 and not using chops unless I'm like death's door.
Oh wow.
I swear upon my honor.
Plus I have the thing that gives me money like at the end of each floor or whatever, and so like if I save up then I get like better returns on that. Like, so the dash and sturdy thing literally, like, makes this fight. Like, that's all I need, and then I can, like, do this fight great. Also, super helpful for that little dash charge he just did, because without any speed upgrades, that becomes, like, impossible.
Athena, I need your aid now!
Look at that. That was smooth as hell.
That'll teach him. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Put on Lucky Tooth. So we still got 3 now. Might get lucky and get a Death Defy from one of the shops. So I will probably be saving my money and then doing Charon's upgrades like at the end after I've exhausted any possibility of buying a Death Defy back. But I might buy 1 or 2 of the cheap ones. Where I feel like we've just been sitting at like the same number of missing fish for a while.
I'll take this one.
The boatman Charon ought to invest into a boat of more substantial size.
Do they usually talk here? I feel like they don't. I wonder if that means anything good. Okay, what do you think? Bonus damage for when I die against Hades or the Blade Rift? Because the invincibility on the Blade Rift does definitely come in handy during his fight. So, like... I'm thinking Blade Rift. Ares Aid. Actually kind of hard. Hard decision. I think... I'm going to make an executive decision and go with this, because the harder parts of... like phase 2 of that fight, I can basically just use that for invincibility. Ooh, yeah, and damage or this. I think this. Let's see, and then I almost have 500, so I'll just get 1 of these. And attack damage for sure. So then when I get 3 gold, then I'll have enough to buy a Death Defy if I am lucky enough to find one.
Here goes. Nice.
Owie. Gotta remember not to get hit by fucking blades. Oh yeah, and I still have both of my rerolls. So I might use that on one of these paths if I... Like, I don't even remember what they were now, but if one of them is like money or something, I'll see if I can change that into a boon. Unless I want the money.
Come meet my blade.
Come meet my blade? Is that like Zag's, I don't know, like caption on Tinder? Whatever the text is called. I haven't used dating apps, so I don't know, like, what the technical terms for those things are. Ow. Goddamn.
In the name of Hades.
Anything you would want there aside from potential extra Titan blood? Oh, in the shop, you mean? There was one more palm. Mirage shot. Cast fires a secondary projectile. Crits do more damage. Yeah, I would agree. Mirage shot out of these. Hey! Death Defiance. And this is really cheap. Fuck it, I'll get both of these. I was hoping for some health, but whatever.
If I were a Satasac, where would I be? Try this way.
Although I might lose that one that we just bought because my health is low. But like ultimately, that's still extremely beneficial whether or not I lose it. Exactly, yeah. One more Death Defiance, whether or not it gets called in now or during the fight. Good time for healing, though. Sweet.
Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
Yeah, so like this, I don't know, should I alter that and try to get something besides Poseidon? Do I like go in here and try to get a palm? I'm like doing pretty good in general. I think I will try re-rolling this. Sure, let's do that. I do want to get a little bit more money so I can get that last palm in the shop. Fuck it, get all of them? Maybe. I have done that before. I'll see like how I'm feeling and how my health's doing and all that. Cause like the thing is, I'm pretty solid. I could do Hades now, but it's not guaranteed. So I could get more solid by doing more things, but I don't want to like fuck myself over and ruin like what I, you know, because I could be dumb and get hit by like 7 saw blades in a row or something. Like there, I almost got hit by them. Oh my god. Yeah, see? It's the damn saw blades. And the poison too. I don't know, maybe I need to like really be good with my positioning and just like not ever get in a position to get hit by them. Because we basically lost, you know, all like 280 or whatever health I had. I will certainly die at least once if I go in these. So I'm kind of thinking I just call my losses and like I'll be kind of down 1 life basically.
All in one place, mate. Stronger still.
We're just gonna do that. That'll be fine.
So serious on guard duty.
The prince persuades the other.
The bummer thing about that though is that like you don't get full health on a death defy, so being down basically this huge pool that I've built up sucks pretty hard, but bigger pool does mean that the 50% I come back with is bigger, at least.
Nice night, no?
I must admit to something, boy. Achilles taught you reasonably well. I expected that if anyone could train you into martial competence, it would be him.
Though you didn't expect that one day I would end up using everything I learned from him against you.
I anticipate more than you know. But Achilles merely practiced against mortals. Now you practice against me.
Oh, don't summon enemies already. Yeah, well, that was gonna happen.
I think not.
Alright, he's almost down. I'm just gonna save my greater call for phase 2. I was right that this was a good build, because that was pretty easy.
Enough of this.
Let's go.
No more.
Kinda gave him a lot of freebies there.
I shall not take such disrespect from
Come jars, uh-oh. Alright, he's like getting there, so I'm just gonna Blade Rift. Quit dashing around.
Pathetic.
Okay, number 9. There we go.
Vanquished again by my own fool kin.
Bummer that I had to lose this streak. But oh well.
Quick as a flash that time.
Oh hey, I actually got totally filled too. What is Immortal? Do you know what the gold Q means? Oh, it's like got totally filled. What is this? Can I like equip or de-equip certain things? I've never noticed that before. It lets you pin sort of them, pin some of them. So it like calls out things, but it's only, I don't get why only some of them work and some don't. Maybe it's like the things you use the most or something. It's something for showing off, I think.
to see this each day.
Ah, you're back.
It's only me.
No fish. Yeah, bummer.
Of everything down in that gloomy house, I miss old Cerberus the most, I think. But I miss other things as well. The lack of light was gentler on my skin, not being as cold. And Nyx and her young sons. It was all very odd, but...
Mother, in Father's bedchambers. Mind you, there's almost nothing there, just neatly sorted rows of all his samey capes. But on his nightstand is a portrait of you, wearing a regal crown of red laurels. A queen. His queen.
I was fitted for those garments when I first arrived. They were not my customary style. So Hades has a portrait of me still. Why would he put it back on display now?
Why would you think that? He never took it down, dum-dum.
He's never let anybody in his bedchambers. I broke in, don't you see? He didn't put your portrait back on display. It's always been there. Ever since you left. So, Mother, why do you suppose he would do that?
Because he loves me still. Is that what you want me to say?
Have you ever loved him yourself?
All I really wanted was to leave Olympus. I didn't exactly abscond. I doubt I had much of a choice, but I went willingly. Perhaps Zeus knew how I felt, and thought he was doing me a favor. As for Hades, I grew to love him, yes. He always gave me my space.
Won't you please talk to him? Or visit Cerberus again, or Nyx? As for Olympus, surely all of you can figure something out.
The Discord join link expired. Really? It seems like it still works for me, actually. So are you sure? Are you sure it's not? Yeah, I don't know. Are you in the Discord already? Getting expired on my side. I would assume probably not if you're trying to join. Huh. I could see what else I could come up with. Somewhere here in the server settings, or whatever. You could also, I don't know why it would be any different because it looks the same to me visually, but like try going through the about page rather than the one that's in chat here.
The underworld. I cannot imagine
other than that, I would try just like getting, you know, like logging out of Discord in your browser or like using the link in another browser or something like that.
But you are...
Hey, there we go. Thank you, Al. My 2 brain cells couldn't find that in the settings.
Yeah, you are the queen.
There's Hypnos after 10 years.
Oh, hi. Welcome home again. Go right ahead. I think your dad's mad about something or other, though.
I think it is, though, Hello.
Really is.
Like, as the owner, I think I can, like, go in somewhere and find that.
Oh, wow. Thanks. This is real nice of you. I sure am glad you died out there just now.
I'm glad I died as well, Hypnos. I'm glad I died as well.
Okay, I believe you. Hey, boyfriend, and I still can't gift him. No. Ah.
You're really staying, Zagreus? I mean, between the generally ill-conceived attempts to reach the surface every so often.
I am. I figured it's the only way I could continue interrupting you while you try to do your job. You work too hard then.
83 Discords, oh my god. I think there is some limit, yeah. But thank you for joining ours. Good to have you. Now you can be up to date with all of our game memes and get notified whenever I go live if you're not already.
Huh. Well then, I'll see what I can do about that. You'll have to show me what you mean by live a little, though.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, I also can't imagine being in like a ton of Discords because it's a lot to like manage.
Your Highness, are you really sure you want me to have this?
Yeah, Mortal, I like mute everything that's like not my Discord. And then like if someone ats me or something, I see it. Because I'm a part of like a few other like streamer friends Discords and stuff, but it's like too much to like try to be like super active in all of them.
You really shouldn't have. You're spoiling me, Rob.
I feel like I'm not even active enough in mine.
I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles. I got acquainted with the twin fists of Malphon recently, sir. Fills me with a kind of battle hunger I'd not felt before. To think the empty hand could have as much destructive force as any weapon.
Well, the empty hand covered with like fucking metal.
The empty hand has more destructive force than any weapon, lad. It is the only weapon that can wield all others, and without it, all others are nearly powerless. The twin fists are a testament to that. Use them with care. Don't lose your head out there.
Thank you.
You're bound to my domain, boy. Blood and darkness.
Get hecked on, Dad.
This place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break.
What would you even know of honest work? At least the wretched dead yet honor me as lord. I cannot say the same for you.
You gotta earn your respect.
I can't afford any of this. Approved. Always wanted my own entertainment table, and I can finally afford one, I suppose.
Keep entertaining yourself, boy.
Oh, sure, yeah, let's buy this for 1 diamond. That's probably like how I learn it for
At least we have a backup singer if
that quest.
What is that doing there?
Just Hades just has to have a comment for everything. That is how dads be. Let's get that. I'm just kind of randomly picking things.
Up front. Let's see what we get.
But I could see that maybe being useful somehow. Do we have a delicacy out already? Don't think so.
Here's the fee. It can't be eaten, as I understand, but it can be displayed for all to see.
I see you're cultivating quite the mess.
Oh, hush. Anything else? No, because we already have flowers that I like better. So that's it for now on my little shopping spree.
I vanquished my own father on the outskirts of the Temple of Styx, at the surface. I know how this looks since I'm back here, and so is
Cultivate these nuts.
You believe me, don't you?
Of course I do, my friend. Though you must know your father has requested his relationship to you be kept quite clandestine. You'll understand if I not sing your praises in this case, won't you?
Yes, I will take a look at the aspect of Poseidon. Thank you for the reminder.
Fine.
I don't know if I'll use it next run, because I maybe want to switch to a different weapon for different additional rewards, but I will definitely look at it.
Why, I'm very much obliged that you have thought of me again for such a wonderfully thoughtful gift.
It's nothing, Orpheus. Thank you for all the inspiration through your song. I love your work, mate.
Also, I probably don't have enough Titan blood to purchase it, since I only have 1 right now.
Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. but
isn't that how it be?
She cared for him as well. And you and Cerberus. She said she misses you.
She did she? Your kindness toward me is unnecessary, child. You know I have no expectation of such gifts from you or
Take a
anyone.
present. Let me do a nice thing.
I think of you always, Nyx. You raised me as your own, and I'm grateful for it. Hey Meg, I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right?
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
So you're going back out there again? Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
I think that, like, when I quote-unquote finish this in, like, the nearest future, in a few more streams,
seems fair enough.
I feel like we should just kind of put this still on, like, kind of a back burner and, like, maybe come back to it, like, infrequently. You know, we could even do it for, like, some kind of goal at some point when I start doing things. I could come back and then just, like, really ramp up the difficulty.
Should look good right there.
And y'all could watch me suffer.
An object intricately carven solely for the purposes of recreation now resides within the pleasure-seeking prince's chambers, although his lack for an opponent limits its appeal.
Because I don't know, I don't want to play this right now forever until I exhaust, like, every last line of dialogue. But part of me wants to exhaust every last line of dialogue, so I think coming back to this every so often would be, like, a fun thing to do.
Can't be that hard to play, can it?
Can I get better at this? Because there's a quest for learning how to play the lyre or whatever.
Darkness is power. Excellent.
Oh, I don't know if I knew about this one. Breakthrough with all of the stuff. Here, this one. Learn to play the lyre through training and practice. I want to Google that quick. Because I want to know, like, do I just have to press that a million times on the harp? Or do I, like, do it, like, once between runs or something? Okay, apparently you talked to Orpheus after a while, like you were suggesting. So it's gonna just be like another kind of random chance conversation. Like, we're still waiting on Achilles to talk to us about that spear aspect we have to unlock the laser on the gun. And I apparently met the requirements for that, and it just has never happened.
Skelly.
Wow, now get a load of what you got there, boyo. Wait, really? That's for me? You just pulling my leg.
I'm really giving this to you, mate. Now go enjoy it, will you? Once I've finished pummeling you some more just for the sake of it.
Okay, Poseidon, your special dislodges those. Right, yeah. Okay, so I see what you mean. We do this, special dislodges it. Cast damage is a little bit higher too, and then Artemis's thing gives you damage on that. Get as many of those as we can. Yeah. So I still don't know that I would like that the best in general, but I see how that's like a cool build you can do. I think we already did the spear at +1. We did. So let's do the shield. Because I don't think we've done that at +1. Not all the way, at least.
Let's see what happens.
Oh shit! I should have. Maybe I can just quit out. Because I also realized last stream that the default aspects don't give you anything
Lord Uncle Zeus.
by default. Let me see what this boon is, and if I don't like it, then I'll back out.
And more importantly, my blessing and my strength be with you as you journey towards your rightful home.
Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna run through because I do like the lightning damage. Fishy. I feel like I never find them in Tartarus here.
By the name of Orpheus down there, you ever heard of him? I bet you have. And I have had a funny thought, a little jest that maybe we could try if you'd be up to have a little harmless fun.
Harmless fun at the expense of Orpheus? You have my full and complete attention.
No, don't bully him. Any more progress? Yes, we just got win 9 a little while ago, so this could be the run for number 10.
That chap comes up with the most smashing songs, so I was thinking maybe we could spin him a tall tale, something like how maybe you and I, like, we're connected or something. He'll buy it. Tell him for me, yeah?
Let's get that.
It's you or me, fishies.
I don't know that that's true, Zag. I think you and the fish could just exist separately. I think this is a new one, though. Win 9, yeah. So I had a streak of 5 going, and then I had a really bad sword run at the beginning of the stream, partly due to boon choices for the sake of new ones for filling out quests. And I got to Hades with, like, no extra lives and no health. And then I did another run, and it was fine. And I beat him handily. So I literally just forgot what I said, and I don't know if I got this out, but I had a streak prior to losing where I had 5 wins in a row. So I, in general, have just like really got it figured out, and I can just win and be good at the game now if I don't really fuck it up. All the gods have so much personality. Yeah, it would be nice if, I don't know, regardless of quality, I still like Japanese, because even if like the voice acting quality is good, there's still stuff that they say in anime that just sounds goofy in English, because it's like not a thing that any real person would say regardless of like where they come from. But because it's in Japanese, it somehow like sounds less, like, it doesn't sound crazy, because like while I speak some like basic conversational Japanese, I don't fully understand the language, so I can like get over that. Any indication of how it's gonna end? So the last conversation was Zag being like, hey, why don't you come down to the underworld? So part of me thinks that maybe Persephone is gonna do that, but then I don't know like what the point of continuing to play afterwards would be if you're not trying to get to her. So I really I don't have a strong theory, no.
I need. Let's go meet Master Chaos.
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
Where am I?
What do you mean, where are you? You've been here a million times.
From the world son of Hades, and once again anticipate you would arrive just now. I suspect even your father must have difficulty keeping track of you through the domain he calls his own.
Cast damage, big rewards, or boons? I think boons. I can deal with more enemies currently in level 1. And the darkness and gems at this point are not, like, terribly beneficial. I do need to finish getting that reroll upgrade, but that's like the least helpful upgrade, I think. I don't know, I guess maybe that's not fair, because if I can get like a bunch of rerolls on Elysium and get like Patroclus to show up and give me Death Defy refills, that's like potentially the best thing ever. This is pretty good. Let's get that. As tempting as the Ambrosia thing is. I don't think I've had that be up to 50% before. Taking too much damage here. Oh, I should be using my blood diamonds. I always forget to use them on regular enemies until like later in the dungeon. Dungeon, hell, whatever. Whatever you would call this. I think probably one of the things that I've learned like makes the biggest difference in this is just spam dash forever. Because you get you can like do your dash attack, and then some of your dashes will do damage. Ultimately, it just like it looks fucking hectic as hell, but it works.
Here. I thought we had a thing, a close familial bond. I'm really mad now that I think on it.
We're still mates, right, Dionysus?
The Greek gods be like fucking high school kids, and they're like mad when you go to hang out at somebody else's house. Kinda just a bunch of piss babies. Which is true to the canon. God damn, I'm trying not to get hit by traps. There's just like too much to not step on.
You know what, man? I'm not even angry after that.
Like, not quite word for word what you said, but very much the exact same intent. It's funny. Hey, here we go, fountain thing. I don't love his God Blast. I don't think that's really very good. But the fountain thing is great. And getting it on floor 1 means, even though it's only 3% right now, I think I usually see it at 4, guaranteed 12% boost by the time we would get to Hades. Assuming it doesn't upgrade at all. I could really feel the extra 40% there. Or 49 or whatever. Unless, is it done already? It must be. Chaos's thing, maybe that was just a big room.
You leave my troves alone.
Sweet. Good time for a heal.
Good enough.
Better than that. Maybe I should have rerolled that. The shop is kind of a waste right now. I literally don't have enough money for anything except the food, which is completely useless to me. I guess I can give Karen a present while I'm here.
Glad you like it, mate. Thank you for helping me out with your supply, even if you fleece me with those prices.
Whatever. That may be the first entirely useless room I've had. I feel like normally I can buy at least one thing in the shop. There, okay. Is Stephanie the crazy bastard one? Yeah, she just screams murder.
Don't wrongfully accuse somebody else.
That was close. I was worried I was gonna die there. I just barely made it through by the skin of my teeth, though.
Let's hear it, Father.
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
My favorite quote from Tiffany.
See you, Tartarus.
Teeth don't even have skin. Where did that phrase come from? That's a good question. I encourage one of you to Google it and find out. Man, Chaos Gates always show up when it's a boon that I want in the next room.
I'm back here. This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
You honor me in making such an offering, but please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts.
Chaos is like really fucking nice for being just like a primordial, terrifying thing. 72 damage boost, easy. And prophecy fulfilled somehow? What did we fulfill?
It's him.
And now prophecy foretold.
Drop in.
What is happening?
I have a feeling this is not going to take much time at all. Who wants to be the first to die again?
Not me.
I wonder, can Thana-toes like not get them if they're too far away? That's kind of what it seemed like. Let me gift you. You bitch. Come back. Man.
How bad could it be?
Why can't I kiss that boy?
Remain exactly where you are.
What did I don't even remember what the drawback was from Chaos's boon now. It's like not obvious. Where'd he go? Motherfucker, you're wasting my darkness. Okay, I'm sure it says on there.
Going to clean all this up.
Ah, yeah, I can't pick up my gems for an amount of time for a little bit. Who might that be in reference to, Aloe? What boy are you trying to kiss on the daily? Hmm?
And we're off.
A lot of them. Not to call you a whore, but that was I was guessing that's what you were gonna say. 'Cause same.
I'm empty.
We've established that's gonna happen when I move. I hope so. That'd be great. I can live vicariously through you when that happens.
Time to collect.
Or you could also do it, yeah, but that requires me leaving my little gremlin grotto. And also, like, even though vaccines are happening, we're not like, I don't know. In my mind, this is still not the time to go out and be like pissing people. This is a tough room, consistently. Oh, she petrified him. Weird.
I hate those two.
I hate those two too.
I'll take it.
Let's reroll that. Keys are useless at this point. I think literally all I can do with them is trade them in the shop or use them if I decide I want to reroll equipments later. Equipments. The Mirror of Night stuff. Whatever that's called.
Useless.
Why so many enemies? It's a lot of enemies. Oh, and there's Gorgons. God dang it.
My boon from chaos is transformed.
What is the thing? Positive outlook? That's what that is, okay. Because I see that popping up all the time, because that's something I get fairly often, but I'm always like, I don't know what skill this is.
wares.
I think we'll stick with that. And more shit I don't need, but I guess... Fine, we'll do the gems. I don't want to reroll, I want to save the stuff. That did not even hit him. But at least my Chaos Boon is like solidified and I can get my gems back because that makes this way easier. Still got hit too many times though. Can you just not dash through those? Because I'm not like 100% certain, but I feel like you can't. Oh, at the end already.
Whatever Dionysus calls a feast, I'm turning up sooner or later, hear me, nephew? So make room for one more blessing and let's go!
Cast, dash, or rewards. Let's do dash. Athena's is still my number one, but that's also good. Probably my number two.
How's the old neck holding up?
Although I feel like I can dash through them here, the pink things that the Hydras shoot out, and I don't know why that would be different because they're like the same attack as far as I can tell visually. Yeah, I definitely just dashed through those. Back in there too early. That was like peak dashing efficiency.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off?
I feel like that's like not to like jerk myself off too much, but I feel like that kind of dashy thing I was just doing is like really or decently high level gameplay that like someone who doesn't play this game would look at and be like, what the fuck is going on? Because like even though I'm the one doing it, it still kind of feels that way.
Take me up.
Okay. So I'm keeping up on the Discord chat here a little bit, but Immortal, you're a Smash boy too, or I shouldn't say boy, Smash person. I don't want to assume your gender. I think, yeah, today is the 27th, so tomorrow is the Nobuya thing. I think that's his name. the new regular man that they're adding as the second to last DLC character. So I'm hoping that since they didn't hot drop him at E3, they're gonna hot drop him tomorrow after the presentation, which would be cool. But if not, then probably like, I don't know. I don't know when exactly, but definitely soon, if he's happening. What is our build even? I feel like it's like a lot of passive stuff and like some healing things. There's like not a lot going on with it yet. Maybe Hermes can give me a speed thing here, and then I need like some extra attack effects or something. We do have Zeus's thing, I suppose. What even hit me there? I guess a little blast from the mage. Okay, Hermes, come on.
Hey, you beat your fastest time fighting through all of that.
Give me something good to eat.
I'm keeping.
Okay. Oh, 2 dashes though. That's pretty good. So I get 4 dashes. Let's try. I don't need a reroll even. I can save that. Because I have all my bonus lives still. Ooh. I finally had enough presence of mind to get out of the way of the trap. And not just let that wreck me. Which would have been very on brand, but also dumb and embarrassing after I was literally just talking about how I'm like keeping my lives. Let's see. I guess I'll get lightning bounces. And I'll see if I can squeak out a little bit of extra health here. You know, another thought that just hit me starting this thingamajig. Compared to something like Isaac, Binding of Isaac, there's like, other than the challenge gates that I'm skipping, the Erebus gates, which one I literally can't even get to yet. But in general, like, all of the things in this are worth doing. Isaac is a lot more like trade-off-ish. This is just straight up like they're gonna continue throwing good things and opportunities at you, which feels really good. I feel like Isaac tends to have more broken runs though, like tears the size of the entire room. Yes, Isaac I think can, to put it another way, well I guess this isn't the exact same thought, but it's like a connected thought. This is like there's less highs and lows. It's a little bit more consistent. Isaac is like, you could have a terrible run and die on floor 1, or you could like get something game breaking and make it through like the hardest bosses that you otherwise never would. During your dash, your special is faster. I don't know that I'm going to use that, but I am going to get it.
Shield grows stronger.
And a twofer. Yeah, I know there's new DLC, like, after a long time, which is interesting. I haven't played it, though.
Quickly decided, nephew.
Sure, we'll get a wet little call there. Delirium. Is that...
Now that was not the
I don't know who that is. Is that, like, one of the horsemen?
Alright,
I don't think so. Just describe it to me. Because I might know it, but I might not.
Settled up now, so I can go on being best mates just like before, yeah?
Ooh, Attack and Flick's Hangover. I don't know if it's that good on the shield though. Giant white head that has the face that looks like it's made out of cum. That sounds kind of familiar. I don't have like a super clear picture in my head of that, but I think I know that. But maybe the 9999 HP thing though, that doesn't sound familiar. I think I am gonna get Drunken Strike rather than Zeus's thing, because the poison weapon just always seems so good. And I don't have like anything else built around lightning or something.
My next opponent has arrived in short order.
Why would you ever make an ability that makes you doing higher damage worthless?
Short order? That was another jab about my height, wasn't it?
Wait, why? You said he has damage reduction that scales to your HP damage, not HP. So yes, I see what you're saying then. Yeah, that is weird.
All of my strength goes into every strike.
But I mean, I guess Isaac is a game that has like fire rate as a thing. Agreed, damage sponges are always annoying.
Got you, Bullman.
It is a veritable crime your father distances himself from all the rest of us. It is fortunate that you yourself are not so disagreeable.
What is this like last thing on Ares that I need? Should I alter this?
In the
I'm going
name
to.
of Hades.
Hey, fountain. Get a little bit of bonus damage. And then we'll go for Hermes, hopefully get a speed thing.
Do not mess with me right now.
Ow. At least I was at full health for that.
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
How did I manage to get greater call in like a regular fight?
Lord Hermes.
Rant about mobile games. This game generally has good balanced mechanics, but that's only because every character has some aspect that is absolutely horseshit to deal with in any other game. Is this on mobile? Hades, I mean?
Sir, you've asked for nothing in return, and so please take this humble offering, because it's nothing, really.
No, not Hades.
No need to thank me, though. Not so profusely, anyhow.
What is the game you're talking about? Yeah.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, God Gauge. Auto fire, dodge, I guess God Gauge. Not his best thing, but not his worst.
Gimme.
Yeah, I generally am not a huge fan of mobile games either because they do a lot of mechanics that are not for the sake of the game. It's for, like, usually just financial bullshit reasons. Oh, I did have this, so this is kind of useless now that I switched to poison. But that's only one boon. Guardian Tails. Nice looking stuff. But some of the stuff is busted in any other game. Or would be busted in any other game.
Let us destroy him quickly, King. Or perhaps slowly.
Kind of like original Zelda, gotcha. Theseus, what are you doing? Or not Theseus, the Minotaur. Have you ever tried killing Theseus first? No, I haven't, and for the most part, I don't think I need to. Because this fight I also usually have down pretty well. As long as I am not, like, super slow. But I have, like, 4 dashes now, so I should be fine. Just because he, like, comes for you, it makes so much more sense to get him down first, in my mind. And I'm usually, like, I'm like the guy who finds a thing that works and then sticks with that. To the point of nauseam. Or ad nauseum. I think I'm, like, mixing phrases there. characters in that game has an ability that takes 15% of his defense and buffs every party member with that. That does... I could see how that would be a lot, yeah, because if he's the defense guy, he's gonna have the stats to reflect that.
My keepsakes might help. I can do this. I can do this.
And he reflects damage back. That's yeah, that sounds like a pretty strong character. Without knowing like anything else about that game, those just sound like good stuff. 600k defense.
Lots on offer here. Care on, mate. I don't suppose you've given any further thought to my proposal to just, you know, ferry me up to the surface.
Oh, up in the 1 millions. Wow.
I'll take that as a no.
Not able to give him any more presents, looks like.
Thank you, mate.
Special inflicts hangover. Cast lobs, no. Deal bonus damage, will more. Let's just, yeah, special inflicts hangover. And then I'll get one of these for now.
Strength.
Buff my damage output. Oh, I don't actually need to save money for death defies though. Well, I'll save them for shit anyway, and then I'll come back and get more of these once I do some more shit in here.
Here goes.
Yeah, it sounds like he doesn't... And if this is a party system game, you don't even necessarily need damage output anyway if he's doing like that amazing of a job as a tank. That's what they're called? Crawlers? Not just like rats or something? Well, so is this... Are there like gotcha elements to this game? Because like if there's pay to win or something, pay to win gotcha, whatever, and then you make a character like that people can, you know, try to get and spend money on, that makes a lot of sense to me. Which again, that's why I don't like mobile games, usually because they do shit like that.
A gift. Centaur strength.
Gotcha, yes, but as much higher rates than Genshin. Very free-to-play friendly. That's good, at least. I haven't played Genshin, so I don't know, like, from personal experience how the rates are in that or something. I really know nothing about it other than it has gotcha elements.
I got one. Another scupper.
Yeah, why is that, like, gold? Because we've got that already.
Maybe it's in here.
The gotcha stuff and then the thing that mobile games do where it's like, hey, this is on cooldown now, come back in like 2 hours and then you can do more. That drives me nuts. Cause that's not respecting my time in general, but also like, I can fucking choose when I want to play a game. I don't need you to like, restrict me, and then like, you know, say, hey, if you give us $5 you can play sooner.
Not yet.
The most meta-defining hero. Doesn't have any pay-to-win exclusive stuff. Well, not... There's pay-to-win and then there's also, like, literally just, like, pay to do things faster. Which isn't exactly the same thing, but it's still shitty.
Feel all tingly.
Why? Oh, because this is the one that was 6. Right, never mind. I answered my question.
Bit of an aftertaste.
I wonder... I don't know that I want that palm over there. I mean, you know, like, I don't not want it, but I don't think it's going to be that important. I think we're just going to go into Hades as is, because then I can keep this attack boost. And that might be better than, like, anything else I could get at this point. We have a pretty solid build going on. So let's see if we can get win number 10 and, like, air quotes, beat the game.
Thank you, boy. Be right with you, father.
Ogma, the next hero that broke it was Beth. She gets more defense and attack the more enemies are in her range, up to about 60. Yeah, again, with the party system, I can see where that would be really good.
You still don't understand.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The fates were not.
You gotta get good, Hades.
Me within the earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong, and that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
Second highest attack and defense. And a good regular attack.
I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then.
Do I not even fight him?
Go to her.
Is number 10 a freebie?
But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
That doesn't mean much considering I can beat you in a fight.
You're letting me go just like that. You're just afraid of getting struck down again.
Unga Bunga spam attack. I like that.
Go. Before I reconsider.
Wow. That's kind of nice, I guess, but also feels a little bit weird that they're just giving me number 10.
Father.
Unless, like, this doesn't really count towards the 10 supposed wins you need. Because I didn't get, like, you know, it wasn't like, hey, this is the build you used, because I didn't use the build.
Beautiful.
I like how the bobber on this is like a modern bobber.
That's one more bass.
I just noticed that. Like, it's probably been that way for a while, but probably not like all the way back to ancient times.
Is that you?
Mother? Mother, wait. What is
Yeah,
all
she
this?
moved slightly. She's got a travel bag.
Zacharias, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me. Rather than return the customary way. Not something a mother ever wants to see.
Join you? But... wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Charon?
Charon, of course.
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's
So
not
Mama's
keep him
got some
waiting any
pull.
longer, son. Come on.
Ride Thana-toes. I wish.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
Why didn't... well, they probably couldn't have just been on the Styx, right? They would die in there too, but the boat
I can't believe
like
that
makes
this
it
is
work.
happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
The eyeball on the side of the boat is very like Kiari Pamu Pamu. I guess there's a couple on the front too.
Wait, isn't this Eurydice and Orpheus?
Snow everywhere. Mother.
Is Demeter her mother? I don't know who her mother is. I never got that question figured out. So hey, I guess we like kind of beat Hades for real now? That's the thing. When you see the credits, that's how you know you've like beaten it. Nice song too. Probably very copyright flaggable, I bet. So I'll try to keep talking. Yeah. Immortal. The dev's making something hard. That sounds tough. Removing their revives. This is a really easy comparison to that, because like the only way that I got half my wins is by having like 1 million revives. And there were definitely some runs even where, when all was said and done, I had more than like my normal 4, because I would like lose a bunch and then get them refilled. So close to being a Sins of the Divine Mother song. I have no idea what that is, because I am an uncultured boy. Cast the guy who did all the voices, Logan, and then some other people. Oh, a lot of them actually did too. Hypnos plus additional voices. I don't think many people know who they are, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just a bit, you know, I always say I'm a bad litmus test. I don't know anything about music, unless it's like J-pop or from a video game, and even then, still, like, probably not a lot of stuff. I could like rattle off maybe a little bit of trivia, but I don't like know music, so I can't be like, oh, this is a thing. Probably the one like actual thing that you would like learn in a music class that I could rattle off is that Undertale uses like a lot of leitmotifs, which is, for other people who might not know, that's like when you like reuse the same tune or whatever. So like it's kind of like a narrative callback or something, but like in music form, which is kind of cool. Makes things feel connected. What else? Lord of the Rings does that too. I think Lord of the Rings does a lot of leitmotifs. I remember watching some video about Lord of the Rings for my bullshit music class I took in college, which I was hoping would teach me about music, but it was just like, hey, why don't we read facts about composers from a book that you have to buy with money and then only use for homework? Like, wow, that class pissed me off. And then the tests were super fucking easy because they were like open note. But then like the final, which was also open note, the day before there was going to be like a study session or something, and I asked the professor like, hey, can I just leave early? I don't need to be here to study. And he got like all fucking like offended that I wouldn't want to be here to study when I literally got over 100% on every test we did because it was open note and there were like bonus questions. Try to get everybody to buy a Beatles album for class. Yeah, like don't make your students spend money for class. That's so obnoxious. He also made us go to 2 live concerts, shows, something for an assignment. which is extremely obnoxious.
This is embarrassing, but
because like I had to leave campus for that, and I didn't have a car or anything.
You know, the customary way.
That's quite all right. I do.
That class really pissed me off.
Open the gates.
Nice pixelation there, game. There are a couple times where things get pixelated. I've noticed, like sometimes the death clouds do that as well.
Many days tending this garden, or nights. Quite difficult to tell the time here, but it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Persephone.
God, Hades is too big. The fucking sex between them must be awful.
Cerberus, I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry.
Possibly, but still.
I am sorry.
Hades, you look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Her mother must be Demeter, yeah, because of the snow thing. And also, because originally in Greek mythology, Persephone is like seasonally in the underworld, and Demeter is the goddess of seasons.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
We have and we will.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no
The coveted dad apology.
And I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws.
That's how they explain this.
The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
It's goofy as hell, but whatever.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also
No,
tend to
I think
my
you
little
got all of
cottage
it.
while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Ta-da!
Thus was
Oh,
Hades,
that's a very pretty
feared
painting.
ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen, and together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus.
Oh, and I just noticed his heterochromia was like their eye colors.
In relative harmony. The queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did.
Yeah, so the plan is just to string along the Olympians forever.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld. I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this.
Okay, we don't need to sit on this for 5 minutes, game. And now I can just come and go in here as I please. And I don't know what all these pots and shit are still.
Prince, I don't know what to say. Are you joking around with me, maybe?
I see Thana-toes down there too.
Oh, I am deadly serious, Dusa. Honest. It's for you.
Prince, so is it really true then that you're staying? And that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? We're official co-workers.
Official co-workers, it's cute.
Exciting. We can share our latest learnings, compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another in the hall.
Dusa, we've been doing everything you said this entire time.
He's only staying for fans. Staying for Than.
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye.
Yeah, can I gift him yet? I can't. Let me, like, talk to Hades and people, and then, like, come back and see if I can gift Thana-toes later.
Oh, neat. Thanks. It's not so bad that you keep coming back like this, is it? At least for me it isn't.
I'm getting used to it. Though I don't think I'd feel particularly welcome anymore if not for you, Hypnos.
Hey, did you see? The Queen's come back. Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either.
Poor guy.
We've got something in common.
We don't. Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment.
Okay, so she's the
I have
last
something for you,
thing.
too.
New fit, yeah, she's looking good.
Oh, Mother, thank you.
Right, and so she was the last character on the list too. So we have met everybody. Although there's still like an area which I'm assuming is the Erebus Gate. We found all of the enemies except apparently not one mini-boss. Still missing 2 artifacts somehow. And still a couple fish as well, and then this whole extra category, which I'm guessing is like the pet thing in the bottom of the place.
How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in...
Get a dress you can move in, dummy.
I like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but... I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Indeed.
There's a good boy.
You can pet the dog. Cease bothering the dog, fuck you. Dogs are for petting. You gotta show them love.
There's a good boy. Thought you'd like that.
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received such a delicious treat.
Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big, tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she missed you. Well, you've got plenty of time for catching up on things now.
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only capable of this.
How dare you, sir? Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you
Yeah,
know.
I feel like that needs some resolution.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Right, she has a plan or whatever, we just don't know what it is yet. Do I have things to buy? Hey, Angel, we're doing good. We got the... we like beat the game, basically. We got our 10 wins.
Should make the climate in the lounge a bit more comfortable for some of us.
Which is really 9 in a freebie.
Go visit Asphodel.
Too pricey for me.
You always offer means to quench my thirst, my friend. A wonder that I have such feelings even now.
Now that you've started singing once again, I figured it was thirst-inducing work. Your music stirs so many souls around here, mate.
I'm gonna run out of nectar real quick here.
Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who listened to the music I created with my muse. It was a most productive time back when we were alive.
Would you ever sing it again?
I shall give it some thought, I think.
Ah. You honor me, my child, although I dread that I am not deserving of such generosity.
I wonder,
There is no need to
with Thana-toes, if I have to like progress some other character or something before him, and that's why he's like on hold.
Persephone, the queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back. To all of us.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
Sounds good.
And yeah, I'm just gonna start trading in keys here. They aren't doing me any good otherwise.
Moaning and groaning. This is my latest haul.
Not bad.
Settled up.
You're serious? You're really giving that to me? I mean, I'll take it off your hands if that is really what you want.
Literal tsundere.
It's really what I want. And I sincerely hope we can move past our differences. Not that turning in this contraband has anything to do with that.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
We'll make it official, all right.
Okay, yeah, let's... The garden's always open now. What? Is that another door that I missed?
This one's for you, Three Fates.
Wow, 30 keys. Suffer very... Okay, so I got all the curses.
Just likes messing with
That's what it was. And then what is the new one? Didn't we also get a new one? Yeah, still missing here. What chamber have I not been to that it wants me to kill somebody in? I don't know, maybe I read it wrong. I thought we got a quest, but it doesn't seem like it.
Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, boyo. Won't forget you doing me a solid like this. Cross my heart.
No need
The heart you don't have because you're a skeleton?
Forget it, or I'll attack you repeatedly and without mercy.
So Mama's back in town from what I hear, boyo. It's awful nice knowing I trained you well.
You must mean the Queen, and evidently you're aware of our relationship. You keep that quiet, understand, Skelly?
What?
Ah, and thus the pupil trains the master for a change.
I guess because people are supposed to think he's Nyx's son. That seems weird. I need... This is like, if I keep playing, this is what I need to do. Is get like an 8 hardness so I can unlock Skelly's prize.
New one there.
Because it's probably these. That's probably how you get those. Every 6 encounters gain a level. That's really good. Maybe that should be my default thing now. Rather than the chaos thing. While I'm working up to the later floors.
I won't back down. Not now or ever.
Give me one of them arrows right in the eye.
Maybe I'll just do the gun and actually work up to 8 hardness. Because we do have to do 2 now. And then there's also... I should like do these other ones for the quests. So like... I mean, I guess eventually I'd have to do all of them, but probably like 1 by 1 would be the best. Prices are higher. I mean, maybe I actually want to like do that separately and not try to do it all together. Fewer choices when offered shit. Making them ignore 1 initial hit. That one I also feel like isn't that bad. But I think, wasn't there another one? One new technique. Right, that's what I did before. So we'll do that.
Said our goodbyes already, pal.
Next time. Let's go back and see Than. And see if we can kiss that boy. I don't think anything has changed though. For some reason I just can't like progress him further right now. Hades I still can't progress further either. Learn more by discovering more of the story, so there's still fucking more story. Ah, maybe I do just have... He's locked now, So, like, what does that mean? Guide to unlocking hearts. When stuck, just keep doing shit. No duh. Where here? On the side, there is a list of people. Where's Thana-toes? There he is. After getting to the locked heart, beat or tie him in a run. Okay, so I guess, because I don't remember seeing the lock in there before, so I guess now that he's there, we can romance him or whatever. Oh, and this also, we got this a while ago. This tells me the things that I can still get. So there's a bunch of duos. But we could look at, like, one of the other gods and figure out what we're still missing. Like on meter. Past fires longer and afflicts chill. That's what Immortal was talking about. So maybe we do need to get the beams for that first. Because yeah, offering requirements, the crystal beam. Okay. It would be nice if I could look at these mid thing. But I don't think I can. Let me run through these quick. And see, like, what I need. Yep, so this one I also need to get Rush Shot. Artemis, I think she's maybe completed. Yeah, looks like it. Ares must also be conditional. Blade Rift, I gotta get one of the Blade Rift things. Dionysus. Conditional. That's conditional. And Hermes. Conditional. Right, so I will make a list of those or something, just so that we can keep track of that.
So between us, all you're attempting to break out of here, over and over, you're now authorized to keep that up? Exposing weaknesses in underworld security, huh?
Something like that. I guess I've gotten pretty decent about escaping from a place that's known for being inescapable. Lets me keep in touch with the other side of the family. Work with you from time to time.
I have to say, I never thought I'd hear you talking about looking forward to working, Zag. You feeling all right? Spending too much time on the surface, maybe?
Oh, I'm feeling fine. I never thought I was much good at anything, but if my fated purpose is to be a master of frustrating father's efforts to make everything strictly perfect, I think I'm okay with that.
Well then, I'll be looking forward to working with you in a more official capacity, even if we're still supposed to keep it all under wraps, for sake of appearances. See you out there.
Bye, Than.
Yeah, can't do anything with him yet. I'll peek my head in here. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, nothing to do.
Everybody hang in there.
I can make them grumpy. And what are these? This tells me weapon shit. Best time 26 minutes? That... None of these seem right. The way they count time must be different than, like, actual time. Because the runs take, like, an hour. They take double this time.
Infernal arms. Daedalus Hammer Records.
Oh, this is just the stuff.
Ouch.
Right, okay. Drink.
Not thirsty.
Wait, does he have Skelly's face on his belt, Zag? He has some kind of skeleton thing.
What am I doing?
Where can I look at him? Can I go here, like that? So it's a skull, but it's not Skelly specifically. Because Hades has a skull on his belt that looks very like Day of the Dead. Persephone now I think has something like that. That's just kind of the squad get up. Oh, I should trade keys too, since I don't need them. Now that I got a bunch from that quest.
I'll take it. Here are your keys.
Thana-toes. Thana-toes. It looks more like Skelly, but still not the same, I would say. Oh yeah, and so here the garden is open.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
Nothing to do here though. Quite literally, the garden. Yeah, calling back to that goof. And there's like blue dust, but I don't think I can get to that. I don't think it actually means anything, it's just environmental effects and such. And what did Persephone's thing do? Every 6 encounters I get a +1. I get a palm. And I assume ranking that up will decrease it to maybe like 5 and then 4. So I'm gonna call stream here. We'll try to do a level 2 run with the gun next time. And I am going to find someone new to raid tonight. Just saying hi and making new friends. So Twitch is recommending someone playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. A VTuber by the name of Haruka. So we'll go in there and say hi. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We will be back tomorrow with more games. Probably more Hades, unless I get something else lined up. Yeah. See you guys then. Night.